Blog Talk Radio.
If it's Friday, then it must be time for the one and only 30JK. Right here, right now, on Blog Talk Radio. I'm your studio announcer, Bumper Morgan. And now your host,
Jason Kelly. That's right. Sure. Come on. Yeah. Let's go.
Project JKFX.
We make money. Pay attention.
Get ready.
Oh, yeah, baby. It is Friday once again. Yeah. 30JK in the building, ready to rock, ready to pop. And thank God it's Friday. Everybody get on up. Hey. Here it comes from the Project JKFX Studios in lovely Louisville, Texas. Once again, she is back. She is back. Ready to do that thing. Live and all the way live. Kathleen Bradley, come on down. You are on 30JK right now.
Hey, hi. How you doing? It is really I, Miss Parker, Miss Bradley, Miss Kathleen, Mrs. Red, you name it.
Yeah. Welcome back. I love it when I interview you because ain't no telling 30JK Nation what comes out of her mouth, man. But I guarantee you it's going to be live and loud and no filter. Dig it.
Right, Jason. Sounds like you're doing pretty good there with your radio show and what have you. I want to say hi to all the listeners, man, and tell everybody to tune in and keep listening to Jason. He's really got it going on. I'm very proud of you, man.
Thank you so much, Miss Parker. Ladies and gentlemen, that voice you're hearing is none other than Ms. Kathleen Bradley, R-E-D-D, which is Red, as in Red Magic. What's up, Terrence Red? I see you. Cheyenne Overton, the Kardashian killer, baby. 347-857-2310 or blogtalkradio.com/JKFX for life. JKFX, the number 4, LIFE, all capital, all one word. You spread the word, and you know that's word. Before I get my next guest on the air, I wanna talk to you about straight out of Compton, 30JK Nation. that was one of the movies I loved seeing because NWA was one of my favorite rap groups of all time. Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, MC Yella, DJ Yella, and MC Ren, and Eazy-E, of course, you know. And Ice Cube was one of the many people that worked on this movie behind the scenes, and F. Gary Gray. Now, what do these three names, Kathleen Bradley, Ice Cube, and F. Gary Gray, have in common? Well, the survey says, have you ever heard of Friday? Yes, that's the franchise that Kathleen Bradley represents because of Miss Parker. Miss Parker, hey.
Buddy, that's something that has really been a very wonderful part of my life and put me on the map and changed my life, and just had a wonderful, great time working on the set with people and experiencing that whole era and time. It was just absolutely wonderful.
Oh, awesome. Now, I checked your webpage, and Cheyenne actually saw Straight Outta Compton, or did you see that?
Yeah, Cheyenne
movie?
and I both went to the world premiere of Straight Outta Compton.
And what did you think of it?
Oh, it was absolutely great. Very surprisingly, very entertaining. I mean, a lot of people feared it was going to be some negativity in terms of the way that the rappers were depicted and what have you in the storyline. But the storyline was really great because it did send a good message at the end of the day, and it really showed everything that they had to do and go through the hard times and rough times to get to be where they're at today. And the struggles, especially back then, and it's already hard enough being a black man in this society and then living in a more of an impoverished type neighborhood and area than some of the other people who may have made it in the world and limelight. They've really had to go through quite a bit of struggle. But they were persistent, and the timing was just so right for them. And, you know, they had their minds and heads put on right. They went through a lot, ups and downs, but, you know, they persevered. And they showed people, you can do it, too. If they can do it, you can do it. You can get out the ghetto. You can get some hit songs. You can get some records. So it's all out there for you. But it was very well done. Very, of course, with F. Gary Gray directing it. I didn't expect too much less than that for the directing, but the storyline itself, too, was very good. And it proved to be so at the box office, so, you know, enough said.
Yeah. And again, once again, I want to shout out to Cheyenne Overton, to Ryan G., and, of course, Big T. And speaking of Big T,
Ryan G's here, man. Right here. Ryan G's waiting to weigh in, buddy. He's right here. Go ahead.
Oh, hey, what's up, Narayan?
What's good, buddy? How you been?
Oh man. I'm just happy to hear from you, man. And happy 30th anniversary to Miss Parker and Big T Red.
Yeah, Big T, Mr. Red's here too, man. He's back.
What's up, Jason? I hear you, baby. You sounding good.
Hey, I hear you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you got the whole family listening in.
Yes, we do, man. We kind of call and support you. You know, we've been kind of busy in the past on the Fridays or slipped past us or what have you, but
family affair, man.
Yeah, family affair. It's a family affair, which we're going to try to get our show back in action. You know, we want to really get it going on and everything. So, you know, we're doing that. But, you know, little Sir Reddington, Terrence
Red Magic,
II,
yes.
got a big show coming out this Saturday for people who are in the Los Angeles area. And if you're hearing this, he's going to be performing at a showcase at a nightclub called Rain, and it's in Studio City on Ventura Boulevard. And it's going to be this Saturday. Probably he'll be hitting the stage about maybe 6, 7, 8 o'clock. So we're inviting people to come on out to Rain. You can buy your tickets online. And it's going to be a good performance. I can't wait to see him. I haven't really experienced my son performing, and it's probably about maybe a couple years when he had his last performance. But he's very talented, and I'm not just saying that because he's my son, but he is.
Right.
You know this, man.
Yeah, baby. All right, Kathleen, Price is Right question for you from Brother Gary Collins II from Ypsilanti, Michigan. And it reads, in your opinion, why did Bob Barker have over 80 contestants who were double showcase winners?
What? Double
showcase winners. 80 contestants. Why did Bob Barker have 80? Why did Bob Barker have over 80 contestants who were double showcase winners?
I don't know. Is this a joke or a trick question?
No. This was coming from a very watchful eye of a faithful fan of Price.
Oh, I have no clue whatsoever. I really don't even know. I didn't know that. You told me something I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I mean, if people win double showcases, more power to them. You know, there's always somebody somewhere doing all the stats on the show. There's a whole website that this one particular guy has been doing for years, since like the show started in the 1970s and whatever, has done statistics on the show, who was on the show, what time the show started, or if there's any irregularities in the show, and when we were trying out. So I'm sure that's probably there somewhere. And, you know, frankly, my dear Scarlett, I don't care.
Right. Don't forget, everybody, backstage at the backstage at The Price is Right, in stores now or on KathleenBradley.tv. Don't forget.
That's right.
Backstage at The Price is Right.
Yes, you can order it online, because some of the stores carry it and some of them don't. You have to order it on demand, but it's there. Or you can go to the website. You can go to the main place everybody goes.
The main page.
Well, the book. I can't even think right now. I got a dumb attack. But go to KathleenBradley.tv. You for sure can get it there, and I'll personally autograph it for you.
Cool. And as always, The Price is Right.
Yes, always. It is. Yes, indeed. A lot of good stuff happening with the book. I can't really talk about it right now, but something has happened and transpired and has to deal with TV, but I can't really talk on it now. But we'll talk about it in a little bit.
Oh, man. I got a very special guest on the air right now that's wanting to ask you a question or give a shout-out to you, and his name is the one and only, hold on, here we go. James Green, come on down to 30JK. What up, baby?
Hey, Jason.
How you doing?
Doing really well. How are you doing?
Oh, man, I am stoked, man, because guess what? You are on the air right now with Kathleen Bradley, formerly of The Price is Right here on 30JK.
And speaking of The Price is Right is what put you on the map before Friday did, because The Price is Right, it's an American institution. Game show fans and non-game show fans will love it.
That's absolutely correct. I always give my props to The Price is Right for getting me started in this business, man, and landing me on the map. And it has absolutely opened up so many other doors and opportunities for me. I'm very grateful for my 10-year run on that show. I've been blessed.
By the way, I think the website you're talking about is Amazon, if I'm correct.
Yes, you're right. Amazon. Thank you, baby. It was on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't even think. Amazon. And, they have all the books and everything on there. You can go there, and I have it in...
just about anything on there, and I mean anything.
Yes, that's true.
I do my book shopping on there.
Yes, well, you can get my book from there, and it's very
great,
enjoyable. A lot of good pictures in it, too. I love photos in a book. You know, I like to just thumb through the photos. But it's been getting a lot of good rave reviews and doing pretty good. So
it's on my wish list.
Okay, well, you can make that happen. See, if you got a wish list, come on, man.
I've had a wish list on Amazon for like 10 years now.
Well, see, just go for one day without eating, and you can afford to buy it.
There's a zinger right there for you, James. That's a zinger right there. She'll be here all week.
30JK.
Okay.
Yeah. You have a question?
Nothing that I can think of.
Well,
but
let me tell you.
Yeah, but everything's going well. You know, they're trying to do a new Friday, and I'm not in it, but I wanted to have people just write in and find out what's going on with Ice Cube. And I know a lot of people have been trying to get to him, and fans saying, where's Miss Parker going to be in the new, it's called Friday, the last Friday or something. But Chris Tucker's not going to do it either. So, you know, me and Chris, baby, we hanging, you know how that goes. But they can't afford us. I'm just kidding.
Oh, my God.
If it was in the right realm or right perspective, of course, that's one thing Chris Tucker is very concerned about, to make sure that the storyline is good. And, you know, so hard to top that first Friday, man. And Chris Tucker has just gone on to bigger, just mega star. So he's got to be very, very careful and cautious in terms of what he does. So he doesn't really need to do it. And plus he's gotten a little more spiritual and religious and stuff. You know, he found Jesus after the IRS found his ass.
My God.
I appreciate that.
Kathleen.
As a matter of fact, I was reading about Mr. Rogers being a Christian as well as Dolly Parton.
Uh-huh. What about Dolly?
She's a Christian, too.
Oh, yeah, she is. Dolly's a beautiful lady. There's a lot of great Christians out there and people in the industry that are Christians. And, you know, that's why they've gotten to the place where we've gotten to be wake up and be grateful every day for what we have and thank God. And, you know, Oprah's got a real good, nice special coming on called Belief. And I think she's going to encompass, it's about a 6-night episode, and encompass all of the different religions in the world and spirituality and belief and you know, how people do what they do, why they believe in God or whatever, Allah or Muhammad or whatever you want to call him, you know, Jehovah. But it's important for everybody, even listening out there, you have to believe in something superior, better than thyself, and just be grateful when you wake up in the morning and make yourself in a better place, and you can do it.
Amen.
Yep, absolutely.
Now something I saw. Now something I saw in the preview that I saw of your book. There was this one stare rule. What was that?
The one what?
There was like this one stare rule where you don't stare for like 10 seconds, and they call it sexual harassment or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, a lot of things back then in the 90s weren't really, the sexual harassment was just kind of coming around, and a lot of women weren't talking about it in the workplace. You know, they shunned it, or they just kind of passed it on, but you know, later down the line, women were just a little bit tired of men patting them on the butt, or their employees or something, looking at them the wrong way, or making some innuendos or offers to them that were not, you know, dignified in terms of just being a person, but as it was sexual. So the studio, when we come out on the set, we, of course, have our swimming suits on. We used to wear two-piece at one point. And, you know, it's, you know, we were trying to appeal to some of the audience and different people and sell those sailboats and stuff. Whoever saw the sailboat, fine, but, you know, you're looking at the model there. But the guys, they would kind of get a little fresh, some of them, and kind of, you know, rub up against us as we're trying to go through and run into the door and everything, or just staring at you. You know, even have somebody stare at you. I don't know if you've ever had, but they just look you over like they just really wanted to eat you up right then and there, and it gets very uncomfortable. It does. It gets very uncomfortable, you know, and you don't like it. And that's a form of sexual harassment, like even without even touching you. So they made that rule up around the, you know, set, and that's what part of it was. Just you can look at her. Of course, they're going to expect you to look. They're not blind, but like if you stare and look longer than 10 seconds, that's a little overboard. It's kind of crazy, but that was something that got put into play at the time.
Man, let me tell you something. I wouldn't mind taking a look at you. I wouldn't mind, because I love your work. I love your work.
Well, it's not about my work. If I'm standing there in a bikini, that ain't work. Before the door even opens, okay? But I know what you mean. But I mean, of course, you know, it's kind of exploitation to some degree. But you know, we were doing our job, and we just wanted to feel safe and know that somebody, a stagehand, didn't at some point just go off or get a little more friendly than he should have. But by and large, we had good time and good rapport with all the guys, stagehands, and everybody. I did it anyway, so, with my happy-go-lucky free spirit, hell, I'll be looking at them.
Right. There you go. And I love your dancing, especially when it comes to the trips, like Hawaii or Fiji or Bali or whatever. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Hawaii.
I loved your dancing.
Yes, I love those showcases. As a matter of fact, there's a lady, she's a writer friend of mine, and she went to the show the other day. She said it's just not the same since you guys were on there many years ago, with all the costumes and fun we used to have on the showcases. And, I used to love all those big headdresses and stuff. And
right.
Favorites was when I was the nutty professor with my gray wig on and my buck teeth and my lab coat. I loved all that.
I know.
It's all shtick and all funny and scenes and stuff we used to do with Roddy and just real crazy.
Janice Pennington and Holly Hallstrom, Diane, and Gina, Cindy Margolis.
Right. That's right.
Nikki Ziering, all those people. Wow. And Roger Dobkowitz, too.
Yep, it was a great time. But, that's why I'm so glad I at least wrote the book, because it was good therapy for me as well after a while. And it was kind of hard being let go, but it was what it was. So, writing back and thinking back about life a lot of times and reflections is very good therapy. And, I took a lot of time and care to put everything in the right perspective and make sure that I never really demeaned anyone personally, that I would say. A lot of things have been written about different people that I just took out of from the tabloids and different quotes that people have been known to say it and put it in the right place. So I didn't have to say it or call Bob a dirty dog or whatever. I never did. But they did, and I wrote it.
And plus, you wrote it, and plus some of my pictures, some of my drawings are in there too.
Huh? Oh,
newsflash, y'all.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. Yeah, man. Small world, isn't it?
I know. And now you're giving back to the community, paying it forward, being a philanthropist, and checking out those charity events.
Right. Yeah, I've been doing that for a very long time, and it's very fulfilling. And we as celebrities, we have to be able to give back and utilize our celebrity in a very positive manner. And people, we have a voice, and people listen. So we have to be responsible. Even though a lot of people, celebrities, and some of these rap star females or people say, I'm not a role model. Well, in a sense you are. You may not want to have to call yourself a role model, Rihanna, but I think it's really sinking into her right now the older she gets, which I do like Rihanna, but at some point, when they start doing things, looking a certain way, or flaunting their bodies and doing things, they still are, and people live and grow in life, and we do different things. Sometimes we're not always proud of when we look back. The older you get, you can't change things. Back then you can't make that change, but you can always make a change in the future. But it's, reflections of life.
Right, i.e. Miley Cyrus, right?
Oh, I think she's going to look back on her life in a couple of years when she gets over 5 years, like, did I really wear that crap? What was I thinking? Even Lady Gaga has toned down a lot. She ain't wearing no meat no more, god dang it, wearing all that weird crap, making those statements. Damn, man, where was her head? Shoot. She's engaged to a nice, handsome, fine guy.
Stuff was a little bit more artiste.
Yeah, it was artsy.
Miley Cyrus, she just out there just...
Yeah, just showing her little bang and squat and all that, just exploitation. She just, man, ooh, the heck. That's one thing being noticed and standing up and all that, but when you get noticed for the wrong thing, it's, I don't know. It's a whole different generation right now. It should be awesome.
Hey, Big T, Terrence Red, congratulations on your 30th year being married to this lovely, lovely lady, Kathleen. And keep up the great work.
What were you saying? He is kind of working, but one more time, what were you saying?
I said congratulations on your 30th year of being married to this wonderful woman, Kathleen.
It's 28. 28. We haven't made it 30 yet, man. Don't push it. Ah!
All right.
28.
But push it real good. I love speaking with y'all. I love speaking with y'all. Don't forget, everybody.
Listen, Jason.
Hey, Jason, we can go to 29, man. I was scoping her out for a good solid year before we lock it down. We 6 months.
Man, you guys are so funny. I love you guys. It's a family affair coming soon to us, to a computer near you. What online network will it be on?
Getting it back. We might go back to RMC on air here in LA and do our video. We love the video and stuff, and we're talking to some sponsors and stuff right now, but we're real excited. The family's ready to get back, man. My Cheyenne and I just work wonderfully well on there, very complimentary, and the Ryan and T with his music, and Ryan with his, antics, and Big T might not be able to come in on it because he's working very diligently, but, we're looking forward to getting back on.
He's just thinking.
That's right. He is thinking. Somebody's got to do it.
He remembers.
Yeah. Big T to a T, baby.
Right.
Anything you wanna say before I log you off here?
I just really want everybody, whoever's listening, go online, Sir Reddington, SIR, Reddington, REDDINGTON, Sir Reddington. That's Terrence's. Just Google him in and listen to his music and see some of his videos. He's very, very talented. And if anybody's listening here in the LA area, he'll be at Rain. You can call RAIN, Rain Nightclub in North Hollywood tomorrow, Saturday. So he's going to be. So you can go online and look up that schedule, Rain. All right. Support thy family.
All right, and don't forget KathleenBradley.tv for everything Miss Parker.
Yep. All right. It's been a pleasure, Jason. You have a good one, and everybody be blessed. Stay well.
You got it. Thank you. Thank you so much. T-Red. Yeah, baby.
Bye.
All right. Man, that was excellent. That was excellent, man. Can you believe it, Jim?
Indeed. I'm here.
Man, that was exciting.
True that, brother. True that.
Who would think that you could actually speak to a Barker beauty like
I never
that?
dreamed that I would.
Well, your dream just came true, Jamie. Your dream just came true.
And I had an honor of speaking with many game show hosts over the years via internet shows like this, like Wink Martindale and Tom Kennedy. I talked to them on Stu's show. I won a CD, got it signed by Johnny Gilbert from Stu's show, and all that kind of stuff.
This is Skipper Day.
We should have him as a future guest.
Yeah, I've already had Dean Goss and Bert Richardson.
The man is in his 90s, and he's still got it.
Oh, baby. Maybe we should. Maybe we should on a later date. I really agree with you, man. Keep up the great work, Jamie.
Thank you so much, and you too, Jason.
Well, I'll see you on the other side, okay, brother?
You too, my man.
All right. Much love.
Love, buddy.
Wow. That was so awesome. Memoirs of a Barker's Beauty, guys. KathleenBradley.tv. That's where you find it, okay? Tell your friends. Write it down. Call somebody because it's party time when it comes to Kathleen Bradley. All right? All right. Jason Kelly, I'm out of here. Horns up, head up, keep your chin up. This is what True Blue Devils always do all day, all night, all the time. And, of course, as always in parting, I'll see you on the flip side. And remember, it's a JK thing, sissy. Project JKFX, we out. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Advertising Network for great more content like this one.